Life is full of storms, whether it's a sudden rainstorm that soaks your clothes or an unexpected betrayal that leaves you feeling exposed. Most of these events are beyond our control. But we have a choice. Face them with dread and panic, or accept them with clarity and calm. In this episode, we're going to talk about the art of negative visualization. How do you prepare yourself for these storms without giving in to despair or anxiety? And how does this approach help us not only survive, but thrive in the face of adversity? The answer lies in the ancient practices of the Stoics and modern insights into the science of resilience. Welcome to the channel. We will learn from the ancient philosophers and apply their timeless wisdom to our modern lives. Let's dive right in. Part 1. Foundations of Negative Visualization. What is negative visualization? This isn't about wallowing in negativity or expecting the worst. It's about proactively imagining potential negative outcomes and preparing ourselves mentally and emotionally to handle them. It is the art of confronting our fears so that they lose their power over us. The term negative visualization might sound a bit off-putting, but it's actually rooted in the Latin term Premeditatio Malorum, which translates to forethought of evils or anticipating troubles. This concept was a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, a school of thought that flourished in ancient Greece and Rome. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca emphasized the importance of preparing for the unexpected twists and turns of life, including the inevitable losses and setbacks that we all encounter. But why would anyone want to dwell on negative thoughts? Why not just focus on the positive aspects of life and avoid thinking about the bad stuff? Well, there are several compelling reasons. First, by imagining potential negative scenarios, we train our minds to be more resilient when they actually occur. It's like a mental trial run. By visualizing ourselves facing challenges and overcoming them, we build our confidence and our capacity to handle similar situations in real life. Second, negative visualization helps us to prioritize what truly matters. When we contemplate the possibility of losing something or someone, we gain a deeper appreciation for the things we have in the present moment. It's a powerful antidote to the human tendency to take our blessings for granted. Finally, negative visualization can help us to make better decisions. By considering the potential downsides of our choices, we can avoid making hasty or ill-informed decisions that we may later regret. In essence, negative visualization is not about being pessimistic or expecting the worst. It's about being realistic and prepared. It's about facing our fears head-on and acknowledging that life is unpredictable and sometimes painful. But it's also about recognizing that we have the power to shape our own perspective and determine how we respond to whatever challenges come our way. Why it works. Now let's delve into the neuroscience of negative visualization and understand why this practice is not only philosophically sound, but also backed by scientific evidence. Our brain has the remarkable ability to simulate experiences mentally. And this ability is rooted in the very structure of our brain. The regions that light up when we imagine an action are almost the same as those activated when we perform the action itself. This means that our brain doesn't differentiate between a real experience and one that we vividly imagine. Both stimulate the same neural pathways. When we use this ability to visualize positive experiences, such as vividly recalling a cherished memory or daydreaming about a future vacation, it can boost our mood and enhance our well-being. Similarly, when we visualize negative experiences, our brain simulates the associated feelings as if we were actually going through them. This is where negative visualization becomes a powerful tool for building resilience. By repeatedly visualizing ourselves successfully navigating through difficult situations, we gradually reduce the emotional intensity of these experiences in our actual lives. It's like an inoculation against emotional distress. When we confront our fears and negative emotions in a safe, controlled environment, we build a tolerance to them. So, when faced with adversity in real life, we're better equipped to manage our emotional response. Part 2. Training the mind before the storm. So far, we've explored the essence of negative visualization and the neurological basis for its effectiveness. Now it's time to learn how to practice negative visualization to strengthen your mental resilience. The 3 core exercises. There are 3 fundamental exercises in negative visualization that can be practiced individually or in combination. Each exercise is designed to help you confront a different aspect of life's adversities. Imagining the loss of comfort. Close your eyes and imagine a scenario where you're stripped of the comforts you often take for granted. Picture a situation like losing your home in a fire or experiencing a natural disaster that wipes away your possessions. Allow yourself to fully immerse in this imagined scenario, feeling the physical sensations and the emotional turmoil that accompany it. As you do this, you're training your mind to be less reactive to future challenges. You're building a mental muscle that will help you bounce back faster from unexpected upheavals in your life. Imagining social rejection. Now shift your focus to the realm of social interactions. Imagine yourself in a situation where you experience significant social rejection or humiliation. This could involve being publicly criticized or enduring the pain of losing friends or being ostracized by your community. Once again, allow yourself to fully engage with these negative images, exploring the emotions that arise within you. By confronting this fear of rejection and isolation, you're strengthening your resilience against the emotional impact of social adversities. Imagining mortality. The final and perhaps most profound exercise in negative visualization is imagining mortality. This involves vividly picturing your own death and the reactions of those around you. It might feel unsettling at first, but the goal is not to dwell in despair. Instead, it's about gaining a new perspective on life and appreciating its preciousness. By contemplating our own mortality, we're reminded of the limited nature of our time and the importance of living each moment to the fullest. It's a powerful exercise that can infuse our lives with a newfound sense of purpose and urgency. The emotional reset. After engaging in these visualization exercises, it's essential to bring yourself back to a state of balance and gratitude. Take a few moments to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Your health, your relationships, and the opportunities that lie ahead. This practice not only helps to alleviate any lingering negative emotions, but also serves as a reminder of the positive aspects of your life. Common misconceptions. It's important to address a common misconception about negative visualization. Some might argue that if Stoics practiced negative visualization, they must have been pessimists. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Stoics weren't about expecting the worst. They were about being prepared for whatever life threw your way. Their outlook wasn't pessimistic. It was pragmatic. Part 3. Living with the practice daily. Now that you know the core exercises of negative visualization, let's discuss how you can integrate them into your daily life. Integrating into morning rituals. One of the best ways to start your day is with a short form of negative visualization as part of your morning ritual. For instance, take a moment to recall a challenging experience you've gone through in the past. Reflect on how you felt and the lessons you learned from that experience. By revisiting and processing these emotions in a safe environment like your morning quiet time, you build your capacity to handle similar situations that may arise during the day. Handling actual crises. When an actual crisis hits, your pre-existing mental preparation can make a world of difference. Continuing with the previous example, let's say you're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. Instead of getting overwhelmed by frustration and anger, remind yourself that you've prepared for such situations through your visualization exercises. Draw upon your past experiences and practice the lessons you've learned. Accept the situation, focus on what you can control, and stay calm and composed. Linking to modern resilience psychology, what's interesting is that negative visualization shares striking similarities with modern psychological approaches to building resilience and managing emotions. For example, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, encourages individuals to confront their negative thoughts and challenge their validity. Acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, emphasizes the importance of accepting uncomfortable emotions rather than trying to avoid or change them. Exposure therapy, often used to treat phobias and anxiety disorders, involves gradually exposing oneself to the feared situation or object in a safe environment. All of these therapeutic approaches, along with negative visualization, highlight the power of confronting our negative experiences in a controlled setting to build resilience and emotional well-being. Part 4. Advanced Negative Visualization. Having mastered the fundamentals of negative visualization, you're now ready to explore deeper, more immersive practices, deep immersion sessions. Set aside dedicated time and find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Begin by selecting a particular area of your life where you anticipate potential challenges or losses, such as your career, relationships, or health. Create a vivid mental movie of a future scenario where you experience significant setbacks or failures in that area. Allow yourself to fully immerse in the experience, feeling the emotions and sensations that arise. As you engage in this deep visualization, you'll likely experience a range of emotions, from fear and sadness to anger and frustration. It's crucial to acknowledge and process these emotions, rather than trying to push them away. By confronting and working through these complex emotions in a safe, controlled environment, you build your capacity to handle similar situations in real life. Facing the ultimate loss, the ultimate exercise in negative visualization, is contemplating our own mortality. This involves vividly imagining our death and the circumstances surrounding it. While it may seem morbid at first, this practice is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy and has profound implications for our perspective on life. The key to approaching this exercise is not to dwell in despair or fear, but to confront mortality with a sense of curiosity and acceptance. Imagine your own death and the reactions of those around you. Allow yourself to fully explore the range of emotions that arise, including grief, fear, and sadness. But also try to approach this visualization with a sense of tranquility. By confronting our own mortality, we're reminded of the preciousness of life and the importance of living each day to the fullest. We've journeyed through the depths of negative visualization, exploring its origins, its benefits, and its various applications. As you close this chapter, ask yourself, how will you incorporate negative visualization into your life going forward? Will you make it a part of your daily routine or reach for it in times of crisis? Remember, the true power of negative visualization lies not in dwelling on negativity, but in using it as a tool for growth and resilience. By embracing the uncomfortable and preparing ourselves mentally, we can navigate life's storms with grace and emerge stronger on the other side. Thank you for watching. If you found this episode insightful, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and leave a review. Your feedback is invaluable and helps us continue sharing these timeless philosophies. Until next time, remember to stay curious, keep learning, and apply these ancient philosophies to your life.